Hi, everybody. Ezel Senpai here. We are live for the first time doing a group call chat thing. Name undecided. So I got my guests here, and they're going to introduce themselves as I answer a call from my wife. Go ahead.
Hey, it's Dexcavate. Can they hear us?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Yes.
We're gonna have some echo so I can hear myself. We're gonna have some echo. Okay, I sound fine. What's up, everybody? Hi, Dexcavate. I recognize you from Naru's stream. How's the identity fraud going?
Sorry about that. My wife called and she's like, "Hey, can you order my
You're,
coffee?"
you're good. You're good. Gotta get that Starbucks, bro.
Okay, so you introduced yourself. Did
I
No, I have not yet. Anyways, hello, my digital brethren. This is Eldorito / Aichi Sendo with a voice reveal.
Oh. Let us know if the audio is too
reveal.
loud or too whatever.
I
think
the
I'm a
stream
little
muted.
loud, but I'll just turn myself down.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Actually, no. You'll have to turn.
I can turn it down just a little.
Thank you for the hello, Descavate.
Yeah, turn me down just a tad because I think I'm.
Well, I don't have you both like on separate channels, so both of you are together. Like audio wise.
Okay.
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 Okay, never mind.
So that makes me Ryuzumi Yojin. I just noticed.
Honestly, I got this like the screenshot from Minivan Large because it's just like, you know what, this is funny because it's like, okay, well there's Takudo and there's Ren, and I was like, you know what, that looks like fun.
Time to make Gear Chronicle.
Anime Gear Chronicle.
I am practically the only guy who reps Shadow Paladin at locals anyway, so this fits.
Somewhere around there, yeah. And order.
And I'm the guy that mains the Royal Paladin the most. If I get around
listen.
locals.
If I had the money, I would fight you on that.
No. Yeah. Okay, here, you guys talk real quick. I have to. This is going smoothly for our first episode. I gotta call my wife and ask for her Starbucks password. So, Mikey, why don't you go ahead and list some ideas real quick? I'm still listening, but I gotta do a thing.
I got you. I got you. So for one, I know, right? As I was saying, I have this idea to host some Jackbox games sometime whenever I'm free, and implying if work doesn't really kick my butt later.
I feel that. Oh, United Discussion. Oh, I like that name.
Chatter discussion, but yes.
That would be hot. Okay, I really like that name.
All right.
Of course, this all comes down to Senpai, but yeah.
Fair. Yeah, because right now he's having a chat with somebody. Well, as for the podcasting,
Yeah.
more or less.
Kinda.
Right now
yeah, basically, Jay.
It's more of a podcast for the time being. We're just but this is like the first one, so we're just spitballing out here.
If you could call it something, a podcast would not be too far off. I need to go on my BC stuff and come to the premium list. I feel that, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Okay.
Alright, so chat, and by chat I mean the two other people, that's not me and Mikey, have come up with a couple of names for this podcast idea. And
all right. What do we got so far? Let me grab a. Where the frick did I keep my? You know what? I got my phone. Let's just do that. What ideas you got?
Alright, so Dexcavate has suggested the Golden Round Table.
Golden Round Table. Okay.
Actually, both these are from Dexcavate. The other one is United Discussions. I'm kind of leaning towards that.
Oh, I like that.
I kind of went with like to make it updated. I crossed out United and changed it to Keter.
You know what? I like that. You know what? That's what this is called. Keter Discussions. I like that.
Keter Discussions, baby.
Where we talked about stuff that may or may not relate to Keter Sanctuary.
So basically, the boys talk about stuff, or is this specifically a card game one?
I mean, I'd say we try to focus on Vanguard.
Oh yeah, of course.
I can definitely do that. All right, so
No politics though.
No.
Nah, like we had enough of those. Personally, I had enough of that.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, card game politics is interesting, but
card game politics, yes. So the person running for mayor of Keter, Bastion, I completely disagree with his economic policy. I don't see why Ezel's bloodline needs to come back.
Wait, what? I suggest Ezel and Friends plus. I mean, the name will float around. I'm liking Keter Discussion so far. Like, I think that's a really clever title.
Yeah.
But United Discussion is pretty cool too, and it seems a lot more. I'm not gonna say generic, but like more universal, if you will, because United can mean anything. Well, I mean, in terms of
Dexcavate, that's not a greedy want. I want it too.
So let me. Okay, so hear me out. This is a greedy want for premium collection. Astride with a gift mark. Wait. With and gift grade 3s that support. Okay, no, that's not greedy. Okay, so you know, here's what I want to do. Am I too loud? Because it looks like I'm going into the red. Audience, how am I doing?
You sound good to me.
Okay.
I know I'm not audience, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're hearing me through Discord. Okay, you're fine. Thanks, Dexcavate. Dexcavate. Okay, so Premium Collection 2022. Let's talk about that.
Sure.
I think that's a good starting point, and kind of what we want in terms of just stuff. Okay, does that sound good with you, audience? Premium Collection 2022. You want to talk about it? I worked on my Chronos Command Premium. Yo.
Ooh, that's nasty.
For me, I'm working on my. As for me, I'm working on my my blaster.
Oh, we're Lycan's here. Hell yeah.
Hello. It would be the first thing in the wild.
Was it Go Road or Go Pirates? I don't remember what you're saying was War Lycan. Now he was a big UDTuber guy back when I was into UDTubing, and every so often we hang out at regionals and we just kind of like oh man, you're so cool. And it's like, oh, I see what you've done. You're so cool. Go Road, Go Pro, go and Pirates Mode. All right, there we go. Okay. So Premium Collection.
Rockstar.
All right, so Premium Collection 2022. So just I've just been thinking. I would love to see not just. I think what they could do this time around is do what they've been doing for Clan Collection, Clan Selection, Revival Selection, 7 cards in total for each clan. 3 or 4 being brand new cards, and 3 or 4 being reprints. In my mind, like, I would like to see like a new Stride, a new G-Guard, obviously new G-Guards, and maybe some like weird like universal gimmick support. You know, kind of like how like we have the Heal Guardians and whatnot. Like some sort of other thing. And then on top of that, I would love to see Keter Strides. Hear me out. Or sorry, not Keter Strides. Well, yes, but so I'd love to see Nation Strides, but they're actual like their stride forms of the main grade 3s from Overdress, and they could be used kind of like the progenitor dragons and like the Zeroth dragons, to where it's like, oh hey, here's a stride version of Bastion. All of Keter can use it. Here's a Bruce stride that can be used with all of Dark Zone or Dark States or all however the nations are in there. Here's Magnolia for five different clans. You know.
So you want nation strides basically.
Well, okay, yes. I want clans to have their own strides still, but just kind of as a caveat on top. You know, just be like, hey, here's six nation strides, so to speak, that may or may not just be copy paste what they normally do, or to an extent. You know what I mean? I mean, for like the Bruce stride, I don't think it would be like, oh, final rush. No, but something something similar. You know what I mean? So like if you're playing Chrono Jet,
like
you want to stride into the Bruce stride,
I'm waiting.
the Bruce stride can do stuff. Let's see. They should introduce ride decks in premium, but it has to be for D series, right? Yeah, I agree with that. I'll touch back on that.
I can get down with that. Yeah.
You
Fair
missed
enough.
out on G darts that could be. Yeah, no, I did mention G darts. I didn't go into like full on what I would like them to do, but new G darts, absolutely new G darts. Let's see, Twitch shields. I would like to see some premium clan blitz orders. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So a stride, a G Guardian, and a nation blitz order. Or a clan blitz order, excuse me.
Interesting. I mean, we already have a normal order for royals. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not blitz orders for all other clans?
Everybody else? Why not everybody else? Also, ride line strides that may help get to the new boss cards, get into premium. Yeah, I agree. G-Guard that uses Twitch shields, but it's like, 50k defense? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
maybe not that much.
Ooh. That's like
What if there was a G-Guard that got a bit, like, it would have the alternate cost of, like, instead of discarding a heal, you discard your quick shield. This obviously would only work for, like, hold on. Okay, it would still have the normal, okay, you discard a heal to call it to Dark Circle, but then it would have the alternate cost of, discard a quick shield in your hand.
Alright, what I'm going to say about that is, because, remember, one of the mistakes I think V Premium made is they made a lot of decks revolve around too much they made a lot of decks revolve around gift markers with their mechanics too much, and I think that's kind of what helped power creep. And I think Quick Shield should just be its own thing. It's that little 5k boost that you can choose to use however you like. It shouldn't revolve around another card.
No, okay, it doesn't revolve around another card. It's just an added, like, little gimmick to G Guardians. You know, if you went second, okay, let's be real. For us in V Premium, we get our Quick Shield, and we end up discarding it because we wrote our Grade 3 Searcher.
Yeah.
We discard it for cost. But with this sort of idea, you know, it's like, oh hey, it's an additional card I can use to G-Dart. I don't have heals in my hand. I have a Twitch Shield in my hand. It's just something.
I would be okay with this. Sorry, who's gonna go first here?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think I'd be okay with that, but I don't want to just limit it to quick shot. I'd say we can have more G guards, but have it say like if you discard an order or do whatever you want with an order card specifically, then it gets the boost, because that way you can influence to use orders more in premium decks, because not a lot of decks do so.
I like
unless
that.
You're playing like Night Girls maybe.
I like that. All right, okay, that's a fair compromise. I like that. Let's see. Let me check the chat here real quick. Or a Bastion Stride that could do that while face up in G-Zone. Ooh. Okay, I think when it comes to like the those strides, like the Bastion stride, the Bruce stride, I think they would have two abilities. One being kind of reminiscent of what they already do, but then have another ability where it's like, oh, if your heart has Bastion in the name, if you have a Bastion heart or a Bruce heart, you get another thing. You know, it's something that, oh, hey, it's a fun way to tech in, but if you're coming from Overdress and you want to play premium, here's a Nirvana stride. Nirvana stride. Let's go.
I just got a possibly broken and good idea for a Bastion stride. Going off Dexcavate's idea of an ability to has while face up in G zone.
Oh yeah.
What if? Now hear me out on this. What if it has, like, let's say, I'll be modest, make it a medium cost, a GB3 skill, that while it's face up in G zone, your grade 2 cards get grade +1.
You know what? I like that idea.
Beautiful.
That would make Alt Mile just be like mini Bastion.
Oh god, premium Alt Mile finally viable.
That's the only way Alt Mile can reach the clouds. Oh,
that's gonna get bought out to high hell. Let's hope my idea never comes to fruition.
If she's listening.
I mean, Matt does follow me on Twitter, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm more of an oatmeal type of person.
More than oatmeal. Yeah, so I think that a premium collection 2022 could do that, where it's like, oh hey, here's something for every clan, and then here's some nation strides that, you know, can be teched in or can be used to get other players from Overdress to play premium.
Yeah, I mean,
let's see, to be fair, Alt Mile and V is a pretty scary deck. It just needs multi. It's a multi. Yeah, it does. It does.
I think. Yeah, no, Alt Mile can be better. We just need more support. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Mikey? Before I go on my little tangent.
Go on ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say if we were gonna do more premium sets in next year, I know Bushy is kind of like the whole one set per other format that's not Overdressed.
I do need to.
But I feel like if you want to compromise, we need a revival collection for the old stuff, just reprint old stuff, because guess what? There's some Messiah stuff out there that I want that needs reprinting. Then we need a general premium collection that will introduce new cards.
There we go. I retweeted that for you, Nico. We good. We good.
Don't forget to retweet this. What is this?
It's basically it's him asking for one of the Gold Paladin promos to be released. And along with Pursuit Assault, and I agree. I
killed that.
Agree. We need Revival Collection twice. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So since we're still talking about Premium Collection 2022, what are some hopes for older decks to get? For example, my buddy Tim, and well, I play it too. We have ZTB, and as you know, Gear Paladin, whatever. And we've been trying to brainstorm ways to make it good, and it's kind of difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the Overtrigger helps enough, but I mean, we still have to brainstorm more ways to introduce better triggers and get kind of fine-tune the engine a little bit. So I was kind of it'd be kind of cool is if we got a new ZTB stride that, I don't know, maybe gave all the ZTB cards an extra little boost or something, or for example, if you strode on a Chrono Jet or a ZTB, get a force marker, like a stride that gives a marker.
We need a lot more. We actually need a lot more of those, actually.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate here willingly and say no.
Well, okay, it would have. Okay, no. So the restriction is this stride would only be used in. Okay, it would have to be ZTB. It would have to be strictly ZTB. So the heart would have to have the race of ZTB in order to get the gift marker.
Yeah, that is fair because shit. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. A
I
lot
thought
of
everyone
ideas.
dropped.
Let's see. Just give us a Jet G or Z with a gift. Oh, I mean that's easy. Yeah, I think after a while of clan collection, I think we'll be able to do that. Let's see here. New split Pegasus that while in G zone gives 2 more and calls more
Okay, sorry
units
about that.
to the bottom by bottom decking units. Wow, I can't read. Wow.
Felt a little quiet,
V
and I'm usually the one quiet.
Chrono Jet Dragon V. Yeah, maybe. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I would
But,
say if you guys want a ZTB that gives gift markers, I'd say make it have a skill that gives gift markers, not an on stride get a gift marker.
Yeah, no, of course. Like there'd be a skill like it's a once per turn. You know, hey, if your heart is a ZTB, here's a gift marker. Pay a cost.
Yeah.
Pay a cost that ultimately helps
right
you.
now does have that. Yeah. Link Joker has that one stride right now that says, screw all of your gift markers, they're gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's rarely it's a tech of 1 from at least my understanding.
It is.
But
Yeah, no, it's strictly a tech.
So the new Pegasus would be on place, discard a card, get a gift marker. If you have
I'll be right
heart,
back, guys.
Okay, cool. If you have a ZTB heart, then counterblast 1 for old Pegasus skill. I like that.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know, let's take that
I'm just
and turn that into a Deer Dragon as well with an auto ability. Use it with History Maker. Or History Build, excuse me. History Build.
Potato.
New Honglong. There we go. We can
New
do that too.
Huanglong? Yes.
There we go.
I was like one of the few people who actually liked Huanglong.
Oh man, I have it teched in my build, and there have been situations where it's like, oh yeah, this is actually good. It's not just
like, oh my god, my secret tech. I feel like a main character.
Yo, man, talking about feeling like a main character. I was at Locals Monday. It's just me and Isaiah, and we're playing around, whatever. And like he attacks me. I think he was playing Blade Master. We're playing V Premium, but we were like, oh, we're gonna attack in 1 over trigger because whatever. It's just 2 of us. And like he has me dead to rights. So I'm just like, okay, I'll take this damage. I take 3 damage, or 3 or 4 damage, and the last one's a heal. And I'm just like, yo, what kind of main character powers is? I have 6 damage healed him multiple times, and I'm just like, how, why is it against this particular player that I'm heal sacking like a main character? Why? This doesn't happen normally.
You see, chat, the reason anybody still plays Vanguard is because we're still chasing that high you get from a 6 damage heal.
It's a good one. It's really good.
And if you double 6 damage heal, oh, it's the best of drugs.
Again, that happened to me a couple weeks ago playing against Isaiah. I was playing. I was just learning Dialiner, and and that was when I misplayed against him, and I'm like, oh, I lost, but hey, I 6 damage healed 3 times. Still, sir. So instead of Hanlong, make it Meta Pulsar. Ooh, all right, Cruising Dragon. All right, I like that. I like that a lot.
See, Dexcavate, I would agree with you on a stride that while face up in G zone treats everything like ZTB, but I'm thinking like future proofing with buyouts, because sure you can make a deck playable, but you don't want it to cost you $100 or $200 to make it playable.
Crit you and you can't heal out of it. That's true. What if you quadruple heal? Yo, if you quadruple heal, that's like I think that's something that should only be reserved going against Ds. Yeah, it's like, oh hey, you're at your 5th damage. You haven't seen a heal yet. All right. Like they pushed you to a good number, and then you're healing, and you're like, okay, 6 damage, heal, nice. Or there's some sort of chain reaction where it's like heal, heal. I don't have heal guardians or G guardians anymore, but I lived.
If you are able to quadruple heal anytime in your Vanguard life, I feel like Bushy themselves have to fly out and congratulate you.
Here, you get to design the next heal guardian. Here you go.
You get to design the next
fun.
V-Guard.
Don't make them too busted, okay?
See, I bought his my
Except
Z2
Arca?
deck SP
God, I thought I
for
had
like
Arca
30
somewhere.
a year ago, except Arca. I've triple healed with Genesis against D's, but still
Genesis
lost since I was on 4 already. Yeah. Oh man, this is fun. You know, I'm so glad I was able to get this to work. Okay,
Right.
so any more ideas for a premium collection 2022? Okay, like what kind of reprints would you want to see? Like premium reprints?
Okay,
Alfred
so
Holy
I was
Favor.
half joking when I made this tweet.
You go.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll address that in a minute. But I was half joking when I made this tweet. I want a full reprint set that has nothing but crystal lusters. Because I do not need to drop $90 to play any kind of royal deck.
/ Bastion shenanigans.
Do what I did.
I don't
Get
have
obvious-
Bastion royals.
Do what I did. Get Obvious Avalon.
GB8?
Yep.
There you go.
GB8, anybody? GB8?
GB8. Do you have any more of those GB8s?
Got any more GB8s?
Well, he might as well be in there since I have to get rid of since I'm going the overtrigger route with my
Alto?
premium royals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm
I
going
mean,
with the
it
overtrigger
works.
route,
It
so I can't use
works.
Ultima. So I gotta get rid of Ultima. You will be used in my gold
I'll
paladin
take
G
him.
deck.
I'll take him, bro. I'll take him.
$50.
Damn it.
No, seriously, he's like, it costed me like I spent like about $95 for 2 boxes of Defined Dragon Apocrypha, and I only got him on my second box.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, it's better luck than I've had.
So new cards I'd want are new G Guardians, 1 or 2 new Strides, and the last 3 could be new Grade 3s that support older archetypes, but give them gifts. New Stride fodder, and maybe a new starter or stands with skills with updated stats. Well,
Please,
since we don't
Bushy.
since we don't have to worry about Valkyrion and Vision Token, you know, mass plussing, I don't see why not. It would be really cool to
Listen,
see
Butcher.
like older forms of like, you know, just you can kind of like new versions of like Gerduit and Night Rose and Altmile and
Right.
Harry, like just their new forms, but they're still 11k. They have an on stride scale, but they have a gift marker. Maybe. Like they support the
maybe,
keyword
I don't
skills.
I'm still hesitant with like throwing gift markers around there because guess what? That's why Percival was banned in V Premium with Gertrude.
Yeah, but it's not that bad in premium. I mean, it's good. It's really good in premium from what I've been told and what I've been testing personally.
Yeah, it's really good playing it, but going against it, you're just looking at a field of like 15
But here's
markers.
the thing. Here's the thing, though. With the Dirtert Percival build in premium, you're probably not going to stride. You know? Like, that Dirtert skill is way too good to, you know, it's like, well, I want to do this skill. This is why I think the olds... I think every clan needs a Crystal Luster, Chain Ranker, Dragon, some sort. Something that copies the
Yes,
hard
I
abilities.
will
And
agree.
then we can go from there with Degeneracy.
Yeah,
Maximum generacy. I love it.
they would all be bought out, of course, but you know that's just to be expected with cards that good. I think
yeah.
every clan also needs kind of like a Stunverse kind of stride,
Ooh, yeah.
where it's like,
Something-
hey,
something
stride,
to be like,
get a
oh,
skill,
hey.
return it back to G.
Yeah, return face up and do things. This way we don't need
Yeah.
Crystal Luster in every clan. Example, Chronojet Dragon that has an on-stride time leap, a unit, and a GB2. All of your units get 1k per face-up ZTB. Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, we may be generalizing a bit by saying every clan needs a crystal luster. Really, just every clan needs something to support old strategies.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
Just something. Because I mean, I know ZTB was really strong, but I mean, it didn't like. It may have won regionals, but it didn't win worlds. And it's kind of like, but it was so strong and heritage loop, but did it win worlds?
But did it win worlds though?
And then you
Everybody
look at
when somebody brings up G Messiah.
Oh,
Did it win worlds though?
It's good. That's a good joke. That's a great one, even. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. I've been watching too many TikToks. Ugh. Okay, so what other topics do we got on mind? Because we got Premium 2022 taken care of, I guess. I think we've covered that at good length.
I guess to finish off the premium talk at least, I'd say, is anybody building something for premium right now? Any ideas?
I did come up with one for a time being, but this is like a workaround to the
Thanks for the follow.
To the rulings. Okay. As I was saying, to the rulings. Like due to the rulings, when I look back at it, because stand triggers, causes regards with drive checks to lose the rest of their drive when they restand.
Right.
Blaster Blade? Yes, Last and Blaster Blade. Because, one, Flora Paladin Fogel, a critical trigger, who can possibly bypass the stand effect, because it's an effect. It's a card effect, but not a trigger effect.
So, from my understanding, the way... So back in the day, the only way that Blaster Blade would have a drive check was through the Alfred Stride.
Alfred Holy Saver, yes.
Yeah, Holy Saver. And he said, and the drive check would disappear if it's any more battles after the first, because the text specifically lists, for his first battle, he gets twin drive. So
in theory, I think I see where you're going with this. And thank you for the follow, Sky Korean. Thank you very much. For example, if you check your Keter Sanctuary over trigger, that allows your rear guards to have attacks. Drive checks. What'd I say?
You said attacks.
Okay, sorry, drive checks. And then Flogel, I mean, that makes sense. It's not as broken because you can't loop it. But in that one instance, I can see that being a cool thing.
Yeah, but
maybe
if it's possible,
that's why the over triggers this.
I'm gonna have to email Bushi soon in regards to that, because it's an effect.
Bushi.
Well, I mean, from how I read it, it's an effect that applies to your front row rear guards through the whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you were to restand your Blaster Blade, we have a judge in chat. Alex, where are you at?
Yeah, so if they restand,
hold on. We're summoning Alex the judge. Where is he?
I did not read the new errata when it came to stand triggers, but I would assume because it acts as a continuous effect that all your rear guards can make drive checks. So
yeah,
if they restand through other means like stand triggers or Flogel, they theoretically should keep them. Should keep the drive checks. I mean,
potentially, but again,
if it's a stand effect, they say that it's gone or something.
Okay, well, we'll wait for our residential judge Alex to answer back on that one.
Alrighty then.
So let's go ahead and move on to another topic. Again, okay. when we started this, there was no topic in mind. I figured we would just freeball it.
Yeah, we're just like
he brought us in and say let's spitball.
Yeah, let's have a podcast. Don't worry about topics. We're just testing the waters.
Yeah, I'm like, look, I gotta make. Look, I've got to force myself to make more content, and you know what? I'd rather have fun doing it than struggling and like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm not
Make
gonna
a high
bother with it.
quality meme.
Make the high quality meme, and I do. And I'm telling more
It's always
people to
the funny
follow me
thing
on
to-
Twitter. Which, if you guys want in the chat, if you guys want to follow us, I put the ats for all of our Twitters.
Right there.
So if you guys want to follow us individually, you can.
How would Vanguard be if they moved to Overdress and not done V format at all? That's a very good question. Next week.
I feel like
If you,
V had to happen so Overdress could. Like
I agree
kind of the
with you.
meme where Morikawa crawled so Toya can run. I think we had to go
agree with you,
through.
but for the sake of the argument, I think we should just disregard that thought.
Well, no. I mean, we had to go through a lot of hardship in V, and we learned a lot through V. Yeah, V was tough, and it was kind of quote unquote bad for various reasons, and I actually feel bad for V because we only got to really experience maybe a year and a half of it before COVID happened.
I feel bad for every Tachikaze player during that time.
Oh, poor Andrew Blader. Andrew Blader was
Your
good.
guys' first set was amazing, then it just went downhill, and your one good card you got from In a While of Waiting got immediately banned. It was just a bad time for everybody involved.
Not only that, it's basically what that ban list put them on the extinction list. Haha, dinosaur funny.
Oh, dinosaur funny. Oh man,
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
it reminds me of a meme I shared, and then Kenny Seiji shared it, and it apparently blew up, and I'm like, I didn't make this meme. I don't know who the person is. I got it from a group, or I got it from one group. I thought they made it, and I apologized to him profusely about it. And I'm just like, I should have checked the sources. I went to college.
You had to check your sources.
Check your sources. But
Check your sources.
So V was tough. V was really tough, but I think V had to have been the midlife crisis in order to get something really revolutionary. Because it's like V kind of did this thing where, yeah, you can look at the meta, you can see that some clans got better support than others, but it added this stabilization with all the clans and how the gameplay is. You didn't have to worry about strides or G guards. You didn't have to worry too much about certain other things. It was quote unquote easier. Over time it developed, and of course, but in that same logic, there was a lot of mess ups, and I think that producer Mori has done a great job fixing a lot of the mistakes that V caused.
Oh yeah, no, praise Mori right now. He's amazing.
He is our god. He is our saint. He is our savior. Next to Toiling Duckbill.
I will say though, from a noobish game design point of view, V Premium for Vanguard basically made every wrong decision a TCG could have made, but somehow they still made it through, and I can admire that to a degree.
I think how it was a really slow startup, and then once we got more clans, it started to become I remembered locals right after the first set came out for V. And we had 20, 30 players. Yeah. There was new players. I think you were one of the newer players. And, it's like, okay, it was the rectangle format because, obviously, there was this, it was a weird shape. I shouldn't say it's a rectangle, but it was a weird four-sided shape where you had, Royals, OTT, and Kagero at the top, and they kind of had their own little triangle format, and they have Nova Grappler here at the bottom.
You had risers just struggling to keep up, till one Japanese player saw Shura Kaiser and was like, "Yes,
we can do this." Honestly, I got an Nova Grappler for V because I thought Mr. Invincible was gonna come out.
Seriously, do you know how long I was hoping Mr. Invincible would come out? They just kept denying us over and over again.
And it would make sense for heroes. So again, going into to kind of reflect on how V started and then where Overdress started in that first couple of formats, it was generally about the same. I would say there was less. But I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to locals on Overdress days in a while because I'm waiting for Lyrical, to be completely honest. Like there's some things like, how did Solemn say it? Solemn said it like, you learn the game with Overdress, you learn more things with V Premium, and then you advance with Premium.
You better yourself with V Premium, and then you perfect yourself with Premium.
Yeah, exactly. So
Learn with D, advance,
which is very fair.
Learn with D, advance with V, conquer with T,
and then finish with T.
True Premium. Oh man. So let's see here. V was starting out rough. We had 2 to 3 good decks for so many sets. Then the others really couldn't compete until after the deleter arc. Yeah, I agree. Like, at least now we have a better development when it comes to clan / nation equality, to where, you know, these cards aren't just being designed with just Overdress in mind. They're also being designed from a premium perspective. I'd like to believe. I'd like to believe.
If you're calling set 1 Royals good, thank you.
Honestly, set 1, I enjoyed set 1 Royals. I did. It was fun.
So did I. It was fun.
You know, it was cool to, you know,
everyone's like, no, waterfall go brr.
Waterfall go brr.
Yep. I remember those days.
It was such a struggle.
Yeah, that is a real struggle. When I look back at it now, I kind of remember the pain that I had to go through. No, actually, the pain came in a lot later, at the end of 2019.
Oh right.
The new top was good. And, oh god, Murakumo was so broken when they came out with Zembaku. Oh my god.
I cried because I was playing against him at at Springfest. Even though that wasn't my my tier ranked opponent, not gonna lie. And then the dude that was playing with Murakumo taught me how to properly counter it. Like, you're not doing a good job. I just laughed. I'm like, okay, right now I'm operating on 4 hours of sleep because 1, I had to stay over at a friend's house, and 2, I was still struggled off from work that night before.
Let's see here. But V had a lot more issues and definitely shaped Premium. It did. Like, obviously the triggers were better.
It really did.
And I see that as the future goes on, we're gonna see more V cards be more prevalent in Premium. But we still have a lot of older cards that are just like, yo, this is good. Yo, Soul Blast 2 to draw a card?
No Life King, anybody?
That's not bad. Oh, hey, Soul Blast 2 counter charge too? Yo, let's go. But I will give V Premium this. I will give them this. V. It gave us a good opportunity to try other clans that we wouldn't normally want to try. Like I was playing Aqua Force at the end of the G era, and so I had a bit of experience with it. So, you know, when golds weren't available, I built Aqua Force, and I was like, yo, this is fun. I like this.
I will actually concur with you, because there was a short period of time in V format where I was playing Neo Nectar, a clan I had absolutely no interest in, but I think it was Wyatt who he was trying to get rid of the deck, and I got it somehow, and I played it for a good bit, and it was weird. I'll be honest with you, it was a weird playstyle because we had gone tokens, which was different from how Bloom was in G.
Right.
But yeah, without V, I probably would have never touched Neo Nectar.
So yeah, it would be nice to see them focus Premium without V. I agree, but I think that I think what they should do is focus on names. You know, like
Yes.
I think we've been seeing that lately, or either focus on like name archetypes, or focus on good generic stuff that everybody can use, that any deck, regardless of their archetype or whatever, could use. Because I mean, V is here. If V's gonna
Yeah.
stay, I mean, it would be interesting to see them do more. Like, I would love to see like some fun like small Japanese tournament. Just be like, oh hey, no V cards, but you're free to use whatever strides are brand new and stuff, and the new triggers too. I think that would be completely interesting to see, and see what people come up with.
It would be definitely
it's an
a
oddball
good
idea.
talent. Yeah, I mean, I could get behind it. It's definitely just a new idea. You play Neo Zorger and Alchemagic. Ugh. Don't even speak Alchemagic to me.
I think it's an interesting idea. I do like Zorda for it, and I haven't built it, but it looks fun. I'm just waiting for Flatberg.
Currently,
Look,
I'm
Dex, I don't hate on Alchemagic, but our locals went through a short meta where it was nothing but Zorga, and it was hell.
Oh, I remember that. It was Zorga, and then
Bastion.
Bastion and Bruce everywhere, and then you had like the three people, including me, playing Barrow Madness.
And when Zorga, Bear Magnus, then Bastion started rising up, then Bruce came in, said, "Get out of here! It's my meta time."
Like,
Get out of my house.
Is.
Oh,
Hi.
I need
This is
a,
fine.
Get out of my sandwich.
I gotta
No.
get a friend. I gotta get my former coworker to build Orphis, or more so, I gotta help him build it.
Oh right.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that list.
Oh right, I have to make you a list. That's right. You can feel
Also,
free and
Rox,
bug
I'm
me
right with
about
you. We need more
that.
V premium.
All right.
Please.
Okay,
because my coworker before, I introduced my former coworker to Vanguard, since it I kind of made enough comparisons to Weiss Schwartz, since that's the other card game he plays.
Oh.
So the big
alright.
one is you know who I'm talking about, Ethel.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna apologize, stream real quick. You can hear dogs barking in the background.
Yo,
no problem.
doggos.
Orf.
Bork.
As I was saying,
Fist?
Orphis. I mentioned to him that Orphis generates tokens, which, yes, since his Magic, the Gathering deck that he likes playing generates tokens for nearly
Fair
anything.
enough, yeah.
So the only deck that I can think of that can produce tokens, though they're kind of a little limiting, is Orphis. And as for V, if he ever gets into that, that would be Neo Nectar.
Well, to be fair, there are multiple decks that make a token.
As well as Nubatama. Oh yeah, Nubatama too.
Nubatama,
But
Neo
yeah, I was
Nectar.
thinking
Yeah, Nubatama and yeah, Neos. That's it. As far as I'm
Kagero,
aware,
I
that's it.
guess.
Kagero is just the vision token.
Yeah.
It's just I know it's just a vision token, but hey, it's still a token.
T has a new
Tokens matter too.
Token.
T
token
has a
lives
new
matter.
token deck called Faust.
Token lives matter.
He has a new token deck and Faust 8.
Oh wait.
Neato.
Faust the 8.
Faust the 8th.
Is that in set 3?
Am I missing? What is Faust the 8th? Am I missing something here?
Yeah. Shaman. Okay, Shaman King. Okay.
We're not doing
okay.
Shaman King. Shaman King's JP only.
For now.
For the time being.
I don't have my hopes up. I'll be honest with you.
I
in the
forgot
West.
about that. I forgot about that.
It has the biggest chance going. It does, yeah. I'll give you that.
I think there's a lot of demand for it, and I hope it does. We'll see.
There's a lot of demand for the freaking
know what?
Monster Strike too.
The
But
chat's kind of bugging me. Like not the chat itself, but like the size of it. So let me fix
the
that.
chat box. Yeah.
Let me fix that just a little bit. Cause that's like
I activate my quick play spell card. Shrink.
yeah.
Ha.
Let's drop
I'll
this.
play-
Playground
myself
staples.
I'll show myself out.
Also, I have like a good chunk of set 1 Orphis stuff if you need to pick that up from me.
No problem.
Go. There we go. We fixed it. That looks better.
Because it's like Zorga, because it's based on necromancy, but it generates tokens. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see how Token Rambu does.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like if Token Rambu sells well out here, then we can get Shaman King.
Yeah.
When will we ever get the girl? In Token Rambu.
The girl?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Whenever they decide to do a HoloLive Vanguard collab.
Oh, good.
It's coming.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If they were to team up with V Shoujo, I'd be all over that. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand, and I know as soon as they do another HoloLive like crossover that's not Vanguard Zero, there's gonna be a Justin-sized hole in the wall at locals.
Justin-sized hole. As soon as he gets his lights fixed, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Mori and Crony, please.
Please.
Freaking dying.
Ties with Hollow. Oh yeah, they do. I didn't know that.
Because they do it well enough that he will.
And Hollow has done crossovers with V Shoujo. All right. Okay. So, do we have any other topics, things to discuss? Because I was too busy ordering my wife a Starbucks.
I was thinking about.
Well, I'm going to mute myself real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right. As I was saying, we were playing. I was talking about like if we ever do decide to like host some interactive gaming, like I could just like fire up the Jackbox Party Packs games.
That's right. Oh shiz, we can do that.
Yes.
We have a platform.
Yes, but that would mean I actually have to stream it.
That's right.
I gotta work on that. But yes, I can stream. But yes, I can stream the Jackbox Party Pack, and we can have like our like it'll be you, me, Kristen, among other big Vanguard pages.
Other Vanguard people. I don't consider myself to be big. I am a niche micro internet celebrity.
And that makes me even lower and I'm even lower than that. I just shitpost.
Shitpost. That's it. Did you have any other ideas for discussion?
Another one. Another one. We're just okay. Roxas and Malice wants us to talk about spikes.
How do you? Oh, the Spike Brother reprints aren't as good as they could have been.
I mean, a friend of mine here in the chat would probably answer that. But as for other topics, yeah, I did mention Jackbox. And there was also like some of the games that work in a similar manner, like Use Your Words and What the Dub, where What the Dub is just like you just like enter a dub for a scene, and me and us along with other niche Vanguard pages and people chime on in. But yeah, that's one of the things I would like to do with everybody.
Okay.
I just don't have the audience for it.
Don't got the audience, okay.
But it's all good. At least I'm here. And now you know who I am.
Now they know. Now they know.
And now it's phase 2 for my operation.
Like you just like a phase 2 hero. you cameoed in my movie. Now you're gonna get your own spin-off here real soon.
I'm gonna get online. Okay, so anime. Everyone's into anime.
All right, yeah. We can talk about anime real quick.
Anime. One of the animes that I've watched lately was Eden Zero, where it's mainly about a guy traveling in space. It's basically like another successor to Fairy Tale.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard about that.
Yeah, yeah, and I thought Fairy Tale was like a branch off of Rave Master or Rave in Japan, mainly because of a carrot-nosed dog.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Plu. I seriously would love a plush of him. Okay. Another one. I just recently finished watching the movie Secrets of the Jungle.
Oh, how was that? No spoilers.
It was interesting. It was very interesting and very bittersweet.
Oh, all
especially with certain symbolism, especially on how well executed the symbolistic cues were implemented.
Okay.
Like one of the characters has is wearing a certain item and it had like a very interesting detail. So that's as much as I'll tell you.
Okay.
So when you see it, you'll probably like it.
I'll probably watch it here in a little bit.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
We're talking about animes that we've been watching.
God.
And a brief point.
You've been working, so you probably haven't had a lot of time to.
Okay, yes, I've been working, but I only work I work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Only 3 days.
Oh, all right.
But at the same time, it's my first job, and it's kind of kicking my ass.
I understand.
Man, I would love to have
first month's problems.
I would have loved to have a job. My very first job, I would have loved to have been like, oh yeah, I only work 3 days. I'm off the rest. You know what? That would have been great. But
okay,
hey,
let me let y'all in a little bit of a Del Taco conspiracy here, because apparently, from what I've heard, our manager's playing favorites as to who he gives hours to. So the reason I have so low days is more or less because I'm getting just shaved over here when it comes to hours.
Yeah, no, and that's understandable. I mean, usually there's an old saying where something bad happens, it's usually how'd the saying go? Last one hired, first one fired.
Okay, well that doesn't bode well for me.
Yeah, no. I mean, just keep that in the back of your mind, and I mean, at least you're getting some work experience.
Yeah, I can actually confirm the favorites.
I'm making money. It's something.
I can actually confirm the nepotism in that area because I have some.
It's almost like there's a reason why everyone's quitting their jobs, and no one wants to work. Nope, we said not to talk about politics. Never mind.
Not this stream. Maybe another stream, but not this.
Maybe another stream. Okay, so animes I've been watching. You know, I have been binging isekai anime a lot, and call me trash. I don't care. I like the concept of going to another world or trapped in another world. You know, I like that idea. You know, it's fantasy. It's funny. It's a cool thought experiment. And then I watched.
I'm not saying. Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
There was one isekai I watched recently that I'm like, this shouldn't be a 2021 anime. This seems like early 2010s, just with how the story is going. It's called. I feel bad. The Fruit of Evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made. I'm just like, what the? So the premise of the show, there's only 2 episodes so far, is it's about this high school class that gets teleported to another world, and our main character is fat, stinky, lonely, and like an otaku, and I'm just like, wow, I feel targeted. Sheesh. All right, damn. All right. So they all get teleported to. So they all get teleported to another world, and the being, God, or whatever is responsible for it was like, you know what? You're left alone, huh? I'm gonna give you one more gift. I'm gonna give you one more ability. And so they teleported. Well, okay, from what it looks like from the
Am I wrong?
From the freaking ending, it looks like he's gonna end up having a harem anyway. But no, so he has this thing. He gets teleported into this jungle forest area, and he's trying to survive. He finds these little fruits called the fruits of evolution, like the title.
Okay, I see.
And
they did the thing. They did the thing.
What? Yeah, they did the thing. And so he eats them, and then after something happens, he quote unquote like evolves. So it's like, oh, you went from a chubby 17-year-old high school kid to this. Wow, you really lost a lot of weight. Have you been on Weight Watchers, keto diet? What'd you do? Bariatric surgery? And he gets to this point where he's able to defend himself. He's got this skill where when he fights a creature and defeats it, he gets all of their knowledge. Oh, thanks for the raid! Yeah. Woo, raid! We're just talking about anime. And we're just so he gets all their knowledge, food, all the maximum items that they did. It's like a video game world, but it's another world. And he ends up fighting this pink gorilla. And the pink gorilla's like, wow! Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. A big fan. Oh, thank you. Wow, not many people, like... It's so weird, because I've been doing this, like, Vanguard thing for 7 years. I'll get back to the anime here in just a second. And it's so weird when people say, yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm like... You like my memes? Alright, really? I think they're funny.
Now the big question, who are you the fan of? There's multiple of us here.
Oh,
you gotta be specific.
It's mostly Azel.
I'm kidding.
I'm just kind of like, it could be. I don't know.
Yeah. So when I started... Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead, Rosal. Okay. I'll get back to the anime.
Okay, so yeah, about the big fan thing. When I started making more memes, I just noticed I only had like this one dedicated fan, but I was doing my best to remain active and possibly relevant until I ended up hitting I had like one person. I cannot name that person, but
I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan.
Hi, buddy. I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah, no, it's tough to be relevant. It really is. It really.
And I'm just milking like that one episode where like with Koji's silly faces.
Oh yeah, no. I milked that too. Like that was an episode to just absolutely milk the memes out of.
That was like the meme farm for Vanguard. Well, mainly for me though.
Yeah.
And for both of us, really. And there was also this one meme that I wanted to from that that I also milked from the V series. That surprise corn face.
The surprise corn face. That's right.
Yeah, it's just first it just shows the Team Ultra Rare just being all flashy and as per usual, and then it cuts off to the title screen, Card Fight Vanguard. Next second, surprise corn.
Oh man. So back to this stupid anime. So our main character is Isekai. Again, if you're just joining, it is called The Fruit of Evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made. So he ends up like beating up a gorilla, gets there or a monkey or whatever, and gets its knowledge, and he's able to kind of like get their skills or whatever, like instant movement. He's really fast, and this pink gorilla comes out of nowhere, and it's like, hey, you're surrounded by other monkeys. No, don't worry, they're not going to fight you. I am, because I hear you're pretty strong. So the monkey tries to attack him, and he dodges it, and the monkey's like, "Whoa! No one's been able to dodge my flash fist attack. You're really strong." It's like, what are you doing? Like, it's so stupid. Like, doo eyes, and so they're fighting. He's trying to stay alive, and at the end of the fight, he's bleeding, whatever. But the gorilla's like, "We're married now." What?
I'm sorry.
What? It just goes like picks them up, takes them to like their tree, cave, hut, whatever, and like I guess the two kind of develop like a mutual. Like the guy's like, I need to get them out of here. This ape is crazy.
This Tarzan remake is crazy.
It is. No, it is. Basically, he runs away. He ends up finding a skeleton boss dungeon. A skeleton boss kills the ape girl. It's a girl, I should say. And our main character's like, no, why did you do this? Yeah, she was annoying and a gorilla, but why? like she's the only one that's treated me with respect. I loved her. And ends up winning, and then they the main character, the girl, goes through her last evolution and turns into the typical human babe. And I'm just like, where was this?
Thank God.
Where was this? And then he's just like, oh wow, holy crap. And then he goes through an evolution where he becomes more lean, more attractive. And she's just like, wow, I didn't think you could get any cooler. But you just got a hell of a lot cooler.
More of JoJo's character.
Kinda. Like, it's a stupid one, but that's what I like about these isekais.
Becoming JoJo.
Reject monkey, return to humanity. I agree. But it's an interesting one. What's another one I've been... I will gladly talk about shows I've been watching. I've been binging Restaurants of Another World.
I think I've heard of that one.
Good thing I have my sandwich next to me in case I get hungry.
So this one, like, it is an isekai, but it's not character driven. It's more world building. So basically, there's this restaurant that every 7 days, there's a door that appears in this other world where creatures and stuff, and they go in and they're like, "What is this place? Hi, welcome to my Japanese restaurant. What would you like to order?"
Interesting.
And so you see all these creatures and people from all over this world come in, and like they talk about food. Like seriously, this is like, if you're hungry and you want a show to snack with, this is the show.
Along with Food Wars.
I haven't watched Food Wars yet, but I'd imagine so. But it's like, it's more about the food. Like, you don't really learn about, like, you learn more about the characters, but they're like, oh wow, okay, so this one character from this one kingdom hasn't had shrimp in a long time because of how that world works. It's very hard to get it, but he goes into this magical door portal that leads to a restaurant in Japan. It's like, oh wow, fresh shrimp, so good. That one's I enjoy that one. Season 2 is currently going on. What was that?
Nice. I'm just saying, can you imagine just at the end of every week, at the end of every 7 days, you walk through this magical portal, and all you hear is, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
I used to have a lot of respect for Chili's. I did. I really did. But now it's just like I enjoy going to Chili's once in a while, but you know, now that they've gotten rid of their plates and they're just using these metal trays and like parchment paper for plates, it's just like, you guys are really cutting costs. Jeez. No wonder no one wants to work. There I go again. I
don't want to say that's politics. That's more just.
Let's
we're not talking. At least we're not talking about high levels. Yeah. No. Let's. Back to food.
I found one. W Slasher actually recommended this one. He recommended Remake Our Life. 13 episodes.
Okay.
So apparently this particular anime, it's not an isekai per se, but it's more of a time travel piece.
Okay.
It's got 13 episodes. The opening's done by Pop and Party. The ending's done by Arga, the boy band that is from Bang Dream, Argonovus. Yeah, I think they did the opening for What If, or for Vanguard If. Basically, it's about this guy who is just down on his luck. He's gone from job to job, and he's like, you know what? I really should have gone to art school all those years ago. Because if I did, I could have worked with all these amazing people, and who knows where my life would go. He wakes up, and he gets teleported back, like, 10 years or so into the past, and he's like, okay, I'm going to art school. He ends up living with the people he wants to work with, and inadvertently ruins their future.
Isn't this just the plot of Relive, or Relive, whatever you want to call it?
Relive, similar, but no. Because Relife had the main character revert back to an age. Like chemically, his body was turned back into a high schooler. No, this one had some time travel shenanigans. Like, some god was like, hey, I hear you're depressed. You want to try again? Yes, please. Okay. And that one's really good. I don't want to give away the how that season went, but like the character goofs up, and then he gets one more chance to go back to the past and try to make things right, and that's kind of where season 2 starts off. And I'm like, you know, I like this. It's good. And then on Funimation, this is okay. Last one. I promise. Aside from Digimon, I love Digimon, but the last one I recently watched was it was from Funimation. It was called How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom.
Okay.
So this one's
I think I know this one.
It's about this guy who gets teleported to another world, and he's a realist. He calculates. He's just like, okay, what's going on? Give me the information so I can help you.
Yeah, he never does anything unless he's 100% certain, right?
Right. And then it's like, oh, you summoned me as a bargaining chip? Okay, what's your economy like? What's your food situation like? Okay, you know what? Give me 3 days, and I'll fix it for you. And they're like, oh, wow, you came up with these great solutions. You know what? I don't deserve to be king. Here you go, fam. Here, you be the new king, and you're engaged to my daughter now.
I give you my kingdom. I give you my daughter. Have fun. Thank you.
Pretty much. Sorry, I know going on about anime is kind of like, but this is a Vanguard thing, right? This is the first one. It's the pilot episode.
Yes. No. Pot episode. Be about anything.
So audience, what are you liking about Vanguard? I know it's a very broad question. Very can you be more specific?
The broader the better, because that allows room for ideas.
That's true. But if you're too broad about it, it's like, where do I start? Okay. So Clan Collection reprints. Let's go with that. Clan Collection Volume 3 and 4. Their reprints got confirmed. Pursuit Assault's not there. But earlier, I think what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So yesterday in my Coffee with Senpai, I talked about, well, maybe this set is, because it's Maelstrom Reverse, maybe they wanted to give Maelstrom some decent, reprint support, and then Tidal Assault hasn't had a reprint yet, so maybe that works. Maybe Tidal Assault will work with Maelstrom Reverse. And then when you look at it, 12 clans got a reverse in Volume 3 and 4. So it's very likely we're going to see the opposite happen, where the clans that got a reverse will get basic support, and the clans that didn't get a reverse this time around will get reverse. So I think in 5 and 6 we will see Pursuit Assault. I believe it. And yes, I agree. Lodine needs to come out too. I'm probably mispronouncing her. Battle Flag Knight. She needs to come out. 100% agree with that.
All right. Chat, let me spin you a tale,
Oh, boy.
if you will let me, about how a certain card needs to get reprinted. Now, I'll go on and on about cards that need to be reprinted. There's plenty of them. But Morion fucking Spear Dragon, still at $18, never had one reprint, and what do we get instead? Abyssal Owl, okay?
Yo, whoa, hold
Bushy,
on.
bushy,
Don't be
bushy.
mad about Abyssal Owl. You should be mad about the grade 1.
One.
The one that damn, what's it called? I have to look at my box now to find it. The one that gains power.
There's a lot of great ones, buddy.
There's a lot of grade 1s.
Gotta-
The one that works really well in Luard.
Oh,
Let's see.
the other 5K. Yeah. I'm mad about that one too.
Is she
I'm mad
the
about both of
5K?
them. Yes, she's 5K. She gets plus 15K when there's four more
Yes,
other grade ones.
her. Yes, you should be mad about that. But that also might be.
She's a good card.
That might be.
But she did not need
like
it.
that might be a hint to 5 and 6. Because
Look,
it's
I'm
a
all
bit.
down for more lure support. Trust me.
No,
you know I am.
no. Remember, it's grade 1 support for grade 1s in drop zone. So I think the reason they reprinted this card at this particular moment, because since this set was focused on Raging Fall Dragon, I fully believe that in 5 and 6, whatever Shadow Paladin support they get, I think we're also going to get the Cleric promo. They're setting it up.
God, I hope so.
They're setting it up.
That promo's long overdue. They're future proofing. I get that, but if you also want to support grade 1s being dropped, Morion Spear Dragon's still viable.
Yes, and I think that will probably get a reprint too.
It better. I'm tired of that card being like, hey, here's a Shadow Paladin deck profile. We run 4 Morion Spear, because guess what? We assume you have money.
Honestly, I am pretty sure you could build Claret Sword with just Leafall.
You could. I'm just talking more
Like,
more
as a
like
budget
Lure, 'cause
option,
I was looking at
but... Yeah.
It's an okay budget option, yeah.
So chat, any cards that you would like to see reprinted in Volume 5 and 6 of Clan Collection? Because we know what's happening. What would you like to see get reprinted?
Who else here wants to see 20 more Blaster Blades?
You know what? Hold on. I would love to see a Blaster Blade reprint, but it's the XVR art.
Yes.
Just like the one that
Aren't we
Blaster...
kidding?
Because the Blaster Dark we're getting has that art, the XVR art.
It's across that.
Oh, yeah. And doesn't it also have the clause of being Royal Paladin
Yes,
2? That's
it
why
does
they
have.
reprinted
It does have the clause for being Royal Paladin.
That's why, yeah. That Blaster Dark's low key getting bought out. That's a good thing.
Well, it'll help reduce. Yeah, that one should get bought out, and so the other ones will probably drop in price, and it'll be like, oh hey, this one's only 25 cents. Get.
Yeah, no, it'll bounce up.
Suddenly
That'll
it's
be great.
$15 a piece.
No.
Who?
No.
Who's $15 a piece? I'm sorry.
No,
It's-
I'm like responding to like Blaster Dark being bought out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, oh hey, it's this new one. Oh hey, if it bought out $15, no.
I still need to work.
No, let's not. No.
It's gonna be. Now that I
Bushy, one
said
of
it,
these
it's gonna
days,
be a
can you
pain.
give me the OR for Blaster Dark, please?
Yes, I second this.
Oh yeah, they didn't get an OR.
Yeah, no.
No, we got an OR
that
for
title
Blaster
was,
Blade.
That went to Maka. Maka got that. Huh.
Yeah, Maka
You
got
know
the
what?
OR for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
I wouldn't mind seeing an OR Blaster Dark. I think that would be really cool.
I mean, you could argue, yeah, we got the Imaginary Rare, the IMR, but still.
also, I would love
With Ren's 2 left hands, sure.
Yeah, Ren's 2 left hands. Asuka always said he had 2 left hands.
Oh God. Also,
Take
I
that
would
as
love
you
to-
will.
I would love to see an OR print of either of Dayusha or Great Dayusha.
Ooh.
I want an OR.
I thought we had an OR of Dayusha.
Oh wait, no, Great Dayusha.
A great.
Yeah.
You
I was
know,
gonna say, I know
no. If we're gonna get an OR of any D police unit, it needs to be Daikaiser.
I don't know, like.
And somewhere in the distance, I can hear different fights screaming.
What is that?
Suddenly, everyone in his home are suddenly deaf.
Suddenly, the entire eastern seaboard is just filled with yes.
And then it echoes all the way out here to the west. I'm like,
you got Danny danged?
I kinda. He commented on my video, but he danged Naru Samurai, the guy I was fighting in the video, because he was giving him shit about how he built his prison deck.
Oh right.
So I was like, "Hey yo, you got danged in my video."
I haven't had the blessing of Danny Dang yet. But to be fair, I haven't put up any fights or deck profiles. I need to record those deck profiles. I really do.
Those are the ones he comments on. And every time he comments, I just get more traction for my channel. So hey, it's a plus, really.
Because it's a meme.
Free real estate.
Free real estate.
It's
I might have to make
legit free real estate.
I might have to make a meme for that now.
There you go.
Real estate.
It's free real estate. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, I need to fight you, Christian. Kristen Turnal. Yeah, because
You could just. It's just Chris.
Kristen Turnal.
If you want my full name, it's Christopher, but it ain't Christian.
Nope.
I was reading your tag name.
Yeah.
But okay.
You can change that.
I might have to.
Like Chris, you can change. You can change that. There is a way to do it. So if you wanted to change it to be Vanguard Wonder, you there is a way to do it in your settings.
I know I can change it, but the thing with my whole branding, I know I have barely any popularity, but branding's still a thing you got to keep in mind if you're ever doing online content. Is I want my main thing to be Chris Internal, which is my gaming channel, but Vanguard Wonder was going to be the thing.
I gotcha.
I might have to do the opposite.
But then Vanguard Wonder blew up more than Chris Internal, because guess what? Go figure, it's a lot easier to make Vanguard fight videos than it is to record 50 minutes of gaming footage and edit that down to a 20-minute video.
Or you just do what I do and just throw some chill background music in the back. Get it extended long enough, and just all the lo-fi and just upload it.
just all the lo-fi. See, but for podcast stuff like this works. But one thing you should always, if you're ever doing online content, especially YouTube, Twitch, one thing you always gotta keep in mind is make the stuff you would like to see.
Yeah, no, I do. That's why I like doing these listenable kind of videos, discussion videos, because it's like, hey, I don't know what everyone's day is like. They could be on the bus. Thankfully all the buses in the area have Wi-Fi, so it's like, they could be going to school or going to their job or whatever. They can pull up YouTube and they could be like, okay, I'm just gonna look out the window, question every life decision I made while one guy talks about some gorilla turning into a hot naked anime chick. I swear that's how that anime is going.
The weeb is strong in this one.
Oh man, this is fun. This is a good one. This is good. I mean, so one idea for doing this particular thing was, it was actually kind of like, it was one idea I had for Coffee with Senpai, where, Tuesday morning, I wake up, wife comes home, after she goes to bed, get on, talk about card news I found interesting, maybe have a guest or something, but I'm like, wait, I do this at like 9 a.m. to noon. Who's available? So I thought, what, maybe if I aim later in the day, like a Wednesday night kind of thing, I think more people are available, and I think this has been a big success.
Yeah, because
it's really funny because whenever I like arrive early to work, I'll just chill for a bit before my shift starts, and I'll get the Twitch notification as I'm getting ready. It's like, hey, Coffee with Senpai is now live. I'm like, well, I'll check that later.
Check that later as soon as he uploads it.
Yeah, or be me. who also has a very erratic work schedule between 2 departments.
Same. I feel that.
I don't know the feel. I'm just a full-time stay-at-home husband. I'm practicing the way of the house husband. Yo, that's a good show too. That's a good show on Netflix. Like, if you guys got Netflix, really don't hell yeah. I mean, it's not like it is an anime, but it's styled as if it was a moving comic more than anything, which sounds weird, but it's like you're not going to see characters' mouths move at all. Like, they might open and close for like a few seconds, but it's like they're not. It's like someone's dubbing over a comic, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, depending on where you stand on that kind of thing, it'll either be great or be terrible.
Yeah,
but that's why you watch it. Judge for yourself.
Judge for yourself. Okay. Do we have any more topics? Otherwise, I think we're good. I think this was a good pilot episode. Topics?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling here. Let's. Shall we end it off with a question for the viewers at home who don't get to see this live?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Since you came up with that idea, why don't you go ahead and ask the question?
All right. You know what? Okay, for everybody listening on YouTube, I'll lead you off with this. Just listen in the comments. What is the most recent deck you've been working on? Because I know, as any avid TCG player, you're always working on a deck. There's never a moment where you're not working on a deck.
In which format, too?
Which format? Yeah, go ahead. Which format? What deck you working on? Let us know. Maybe
if all the above.
Yeah,
all the above.
Could be saying, "Hey, I'm working on Overlord." D, V, Premium. Yes.
Yes. Overlord. Yes. All right. So that was the question. What decks are you currently working on, and for which formats? That sounds cool. Yeah. And then I think what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll feature it in post-production for next time. Actually, no, I should be able to, like, if I do this next week, I should be able to take the screenshot, put it in the... we'll feature it next week at the start of the next episode.
Yeah,
I like this. I like this idea. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching and the raids and all the questions, and thanks Chris and Mikey for joining me on this pilot episode of Keter Discussions.
Anytime.
Where'd Mikey go? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, I know. I'm usually in the shadows. Don't mind me.
He's in the shadows.
Even though I'm a royal paladin Bane.
just like we used to.
Suddenly, I am channeling my true season 1 Aichi Sendo.
There you go. Yeah, you're in that. You're just in that weird 10 episode arc where he's just like, "Yo, I can hear the voice of the cards. You're pathetic. I'm just gonna win."
My card says, this card says you're gonna have 10 years of bad luck.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and joining in. Leave a comment down below. Answer the question. If you like what you've been listening to, check out the links in the description below. And if you want to support this, check out the Patreon, because I have to push that now. All right, you guys have a great night, and we will catch you next time.
Take care of our digital brethren.
Say that again, Chris. I accidentally cut you off.
Sorry. I was saying, see you later, internet people.
All right, peace out. Remember, stay safe, stay humble, wear your mask, and please, for the love of Messiah, go get vaccinated.